observations are photographic descriptions of exactly what we saw. That is to say, they are descriptions of what we saw, free of any judgments, evaluations, narratives, projections, or interpretations of what we saw. And that is tough. Most of us, since we were little kids, have been running around using these schemas and filters of meaning to make sense of the world around us. These schemas and filters are our judgments, our evaluations, our narratives that we construct. And for most of us, since we've been using them since we were little ones, they run on autopilot. We don't even know we're doing it. Maybe you've seen two kids playing on a playground, and one runs over and shoves the other one to the ground. You, of course, jump into action, race over, and take the kid aside and chastise them, saying, "That was really mean of you." The kid, looking up at you in fear, just stammers, but we were just playing." To which you reply, "That's not playing. That's being rude and mean." Suddenly, you hear giggling going on from somewhere. You look up and look around and you see the kid on the ground is laughing. They have a big smile on their face, and suddenly they jump up, run over, and shove the kid in front of you to the ground. Big smiles spread across both their faces. Indeed, they were playing. They were having fun. No one was being mean to one another. No one was being rude. What we gain by staying with our photographic observations is deeper connection with one another. Oftentimes, when we interject our evaluations, our judgments, our narratives into what we're seeing, we're likely to push ourselves and others into fight, flight, or freeze reactions. And the other person we're talking to is likely not even to agree with us about what we're talking about. When we interject our own narrative into the situation, the other person has their own narrative they've constructed about the situation, and those two narratives might clash. And then really we're not connecting with one another. So let's talk about an example. Let's say I had a birthday party, and I invited my friend to come, and he didn't. And I'm really sad about that. And I see him about a week later, and I talk to him, and I say, "That was really rude and inconsiderate of you to not come." Well, my friend's likely to choose one of two strategies in this situation. They're either going to be filled with so much self-guilt that they're likely to go into a freeze or a flight reaction, whereby all they can really say back to me is "I'm sorry" or other empty platitudes. And the whole time their mind is just geared around how can they escape from this situation. The alternative strategy they might choose is they might get into a fight reaction. They might say, "Inconsiderate? Inconsiderate? I am so considerate. Don't you remember that time I stayed with you all night and listened to you whine about your breakup? You're the one being inconsiderate right now." In either situation, my friend and I are not connecting with one another. So how might I have phrased what I had said in a way that would have really invited more connection between myself and my friend? Well, I might have said, "Hey, I didn't see you at my party last week. I was really sad about that because I was really looking forward to connecting with you and really celebrating with you." That is a much less charged message. That message gives my friend the space to really connect with themselves and to connect with me, and really invites them into an honest discussion about why they weren't able to come or why they didn't choose to come to my party. So now let's see if you can do it. Let's see if you can take one of these statements and transform them into a strictly observational statement. The first one: "You are such a jerk. Every time my parents come over, you get into one of your moods and you just make the whole house miserable." Second example: You never take out the trash. And here's a hint. Rarely are generalizations or universalizations truly photographic observations about what just occurred. And often they push people into fight, flight, or freeze reactions. Alright, I hope you found that helpful. Thanks for watching.